This is Movies in Contemplation with Jarokk and...
Oh, am I talking to you?
Say na na, say na na na.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello, contemplators.
Contemplate what's going on. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you please.
You please.
Oh, God, no, you.
Okay, fine. We're kind of doing a little change of pace right now. We switched it up.
Yeah.
Some of you might know, but those of you who do not, we've been going through a lot with our firstborn,
Firstborn
Gypsy.
Gypsy.
Yeah, she's been in need of some knee surgery, a second knee surgery. She already went through one, and it's been a lot for us. So we decided for this episode to watch something fun and talk about something really fun, like no would you not. Like, we both enjoy this film very, very much, and I knew we would do this eventually at some point. I think today is a good day to do it.
I think so, too.
Yeah, we need a little lighten of the mood. I mean, it's up to you, babe. I don't know if you still want this to like count as your pick or not. We can do this one, and then if you want to pick something, or we just keep the flow going like how we've been doing, like you and me.
Just play it by ear at this point.
Play it by ear?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did get a wine. I picked it. This one is called Plunger Head. It's an old vine Zinfandel. The name is kind of weird, but the art, it's a woman in a tube top dress doing a Pocahontas-style dive into the ocean.
Just around the river bend.
Yeah, just around the river bend. Yes, Wonder Bra. I don't know. I got, a nice little ocean vibe. And, it's really, really weird. I just noticed this while I was opening this bottle. When I saw the plunge thing, the word, I thought, hey, that's sometimes what people call when they get married. They're
plunging in.
They're taking the plunge.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the top of the bottle, the foil. It said, take the plunge. And even on the cork, it says, take the plunge.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's kind of clever.
Yeah, it is. Low dive.
Yeah, nothing really. Be brave enough to take the plunge head first.
Ooh, well, let's dive in.
Diving. What you think?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, not bad. Would you care to do the honors?
Yes, so let us go to the handy-dandy Shakespearean notebook. Notebook.
All right, this is live picking.
Yes.
You're picking this live. You're doing it live.
I'm doing it live, damn it. Well, I always do it live, so I don't know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have unhandsome, mouse-eating, rabbit sucker. Unhandsome, ugly, mouse-eating, rodent-chewed, rabbit sucker. Very young, unweaned rabbit.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, who will be...
An ugly, mouse-chewed, unweaned rabbit.
Yes. We will
Here, I'll take that.
save that. All right, so...
I guess we can kind of both talk about how much...
This movie means...
Yeah.
You want to start it off, or should I?
You can start it off.
Well, you actually were the reason that I watched this film.
Yes.
Because when this film came out, I didn't really have that much of a desire to see it. But when I watched it with you, I fucking died. I was dying. And this became like our film. Like, this was like our...
It's our
You know?
film. Yeah, like when we want to like wind down and just kind of like, let's just watch something fun.
Yeah.
It's this one.
It's this. Like,
Yeah.
American Pie shared our first kiss.
Yeah.
But this is considered, I think, our...
Yeah, because I think we all...
took this to our honeymoon
We
in
took
Hawaii.
this. We did. We took this to our honeymoon just in case they had a DVD player in our room. Like,
man.
if we're gonna watch any movie on our honeymoon, it's gonna be that one.
It's gonna be this one.
Yeah.
On the beaches of fucking Maui. We
Yeah.
watched goddamn...
And I think we like to imagine what it would be like if we went on some type of couples retreat with our friends who are married.
Yeah.
And sometimes we would be like, who would be who?
Who would be who? Yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Oh, that's funny. We will be peacock.
Yes. But let's say who this...
Okay,
who it is. It came out in 2009. honestly, I don't remember the first time I saw this.
No?
I didn't see it in theaters. I can't really remember, to be honest. So, yeah. Maybe it'll come to me
Yeah.
later on, but who's in this film?
So we got directed by Peter Billingsley, Ralphie himself from Christmas Story.
Yes!
Writing credits go to Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn, and Dana Fox, who was in a deleted scene.
She was.
As a waitress.
Yeah.
But yeah, it stars Vince Vaughn, Jason Bateman, Faison Love, Jon Favreau, Malin, I don't know how to say fucking Malin
That could be it.
Ackerman,
Malene.
Ackerman, Kristen
Malin.
Bell, and Kristen Davis.
Yes.
So
And also...
and of course Jean Reno and Peter Serafinowicz.
Yes.
Oh god, I love Peter Serafinowicz.
Yeah. Oh, there's just so many good moments to get through. But what you said about what this film means to you, like, same.
Yeah.
Total same for me. It's just these little, oh god, like these, it's really hard. I wish I knew the term for this type of, like, comedy. It's when there's so many, like, awkward moments and reactions of just like, what?
Yeah.
When you hear something that you're not supposed to hear, but it's like, what? And like those little, like, especially from Jason Bateman, his little, like, snide side comments are, like, really mean, but they're funny
Right.
at the same time, you know, because he just has that funny charm that it just works. And of course you get Vince Vaughn, who can pretty much volley with anybody and could just go on these rants.
Right.
And, like, these tangents that are just hilarious. And Jon Favreau, obviously, he is ridiculous.
He is absolutely ridiculous. He probably would have been me back in the day.
See, I could see that.
You know, because I would have taken my shirt off in front of a fucker and tried to fucking
Show off.
I'd peacock.
You'd peacock.
I'd fucking peacock,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. The girls are really great as well. I will say, the only person I'd say I did not care for was Kristen Davis.
I have to agree. She
was so disconnected from everybody. Like, all of her scenes, it sounded like she was hardly there.
Yeah.
And she just delivered her lines, no chemistry with any of the characters.
Right.
It was, I mean, she, obviously I know her, and a lot of people know her as Charlotte from Sex and the City, so I don't know if that played anything into it. Like, oh, we see her as Charlotte, the little pearls and the Victorian type of style, and this is a completely, like, opposite type of character, but...
I'll say it for me, like...
What'd you think?
Charlotte, she's been Charlotte for so fucking long that... Yeah, man, she is Charlotte. It's just like, what's that? It's just like if Flo left that commercial,
The insurance
commercial. If Flo left, or Mayhem, like when Mayhem was in John Wick, I was thrown for a fucking loop because I was like, dude, I know you as Mayhem.
Yeah.
It's like the Mayhem guy, and you're in John fucking Wick. All
Yeah.
of a sudden, it's like that. I'm so used to seeing them, and I've seen them in those things for so long that if I ever saw Flo out of Flo, I don't think I'd be able. Like, I'd be like, no, man, you're Flo.
You're gonna be out of the flow.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I feel with Charlotte. Like, it's like I'm
we're even
so
calling her
used
Charlotte.
To, right. Right, was I mean, fuck, I think in her credits in general, it was Charlotte.
Yeah.
Sex and the City went for a very long time.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, I think for me, that's what it was. It was trying to get my mind away from the fact, like you said, Pearls. Charlotte.
Yeah, Lucy, the character of Lucy is a kind of a wild thing. Kristen Davis, she is gorgeous. She does exude very sexuality vibes, because so did Charlotte when she had her moments of, like, wanting to just have sex. Like, she goes for it. But it could have been the whole Charlotte thing, but I don't know, yeah, there was just such a disconnect.
Well, Lucy was such a Samantha character.
Yes, that's such a
Lucy
Samantha
was-
thing to say.
Is there such a Samantha thing to say? So I will say that is Lucy is Samantha.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's dive in.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Love the opener.
The opener is adorable.
Yeah, love the song. Love that it's a bunch of old films and shit like that, and like
It shows like what couples do throughout the years and how the times have changed from what it was in like the 50s,
Yeah.
40s, whatever, and into the, I guess, it's early 2000s still.
right.
So, but yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. So yeah, we got that, and then we see the slideshow on the laptop, and it's Vince Vaughn lying in bed, and he hears something, and he's like, "Honey, are the kids up?" And then it cuts to his youngest son in the bed, and just goes, "I pee." It's so fucking funny
That
because
little
Vaughn
kid.
just looks. He's adorable.
Yeah.
He just looks right at fucking. He's just like, Kevin peed the bed.
Yeah.
Just coming down a. Oh, 200 pounds of cotton, whatever the fuck, yeah.
Like our bed or his bed? Our bed. Yep, all 500 and something threads.
Right. That is so funny. But it's like, again, we don't have kids.
Right.
But it's like, man, I feel like that's from a lot of the stories of ours, the Kaufmans with the shit in the laptop. That's gotta be one of the funniest fucking things.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Do we?
I'll fucking say
It's
it.
not-
I'm not gonna
it's
say
not-
his name.
No, it's
The-
not
the
our
fucking-
story,
yeah,
but still. They
but
shared it with us.
They shared it with us, and it's funny because when we played, what was that card? What's that card game? Cards Against Humanity. There was a card that said shitting in a laptop or something, and I texted our mutual friend and was
Yeah.
like, "Bro," and he was like, "Dude, we're dying."
Yeah, so like long story short, their first son, while he was
Young, he
like
took a shit in his mom's laptop, and then he shut it.
I think they shared it on Facebook too. So yeah,
He took a shit in her on her laptop, and then he shut it, smushed it down, and then fucking when she went to use it and open it, you just see shit smeared all over the fucking laptop. He was like, "Yeah, this happened.
Yeah.
Welcome to parenthood," or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
Oh man, and that was a good laptop too.
Oh god, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But I died.
but Vince Vaughn and Malin,
Ackerman.
Ackerman.
Or let's just call her Silk fucking Spectre, because that's what I knew her as.
That's yeah. Dave and Ronnie. So with each couple, we get a glimpse of these aren't the perfect marriage, but what marriage is, honestly.
Right.
But they each have their own little like individual things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. How would you say like Ronnie and Dave's relationship is like?
What their relationship is very, I do my thing, you do your thing, kind of.
It seems to me like Dave really likes to make it all about him. Like, I'm the one that's going through this. I have this big thing going on.
Right.
I don't. And then, but Ronnie, she wants to include Dave a little more, but at the same time, she's also being a little pushy.
Right. It's kind of the same
Yeah.
for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Ronnie is Dave and Dave is Ronnie in some
Yeah,
aspects.
yeah.
Like,
I could see
said.
that.
Like you said, Dave is very like, well, I got this thing to do, honey. Well, honey, we needed to do this. You said you were going to do.
Yeah,
you kinda
yeah.
hit the nail on the head and everything.
Yeah, but and I'm not a decorating type person, but yeah, I was kind of annoyed about they're like redoing their redoing their bathroom or whatever, and I guess they're like at the let's go to the hardware store,
Right.
and we then meet Shane and Trudy.
Yeah.
Shane is recently divorced, and he is dating a 20-year-old he met at the Foot Locker, Trudy, who
Right.
is 20 years old, if I didn't say that already. Shane wants to buy a motorcycle kind of, show off for his new girlfriend.
Trying to be young.
Trying to be young again. And he called Dave to kind of help out with like a credit check or something, like a cosign.
He needs a cosign because he
Cosigner.
can't. His credit, I guess, was shit.
Yeah.
He lost all of his money in his divorce.
And I hate this, but Trudy calls Shane daddy.
And it is the funniest fucking thing. Daddy, when we gonna get... Baby, I'd appreciate if you don't call me that in public.
Yeah. Hurry it up, daddy.
The salesman... Now listen, for me, I don't know. That was a little bit... Because it's like, this is a salesman. This is somebody that is supposed to be kissing your fucking ass. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny to me that it's like this particular... He's trying to push the client out instead of... Oh, I'm gonna get you to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they want to make fucking money.
Yeah, you want that
Sorry,
commission.
salesman, I'm calling you the fuck out. My father was one for fucking 25 years. But anywho, but that is how it is. It's like their job, like you said, commission. They are trying to fucking, they're gonna kiss your ass. They're gonna work with you as much as they can, and then they're gonna seal that fucking deal, and they want that fucking signature on the dotted line. So, I had a hard time with the salesman being like, "Yo,
come on,
let's go. I got motorcycles to push."
Yeah.
It's like,
I love Trudy, but I call all my boyfriends daddy.
Call my boyfriend Zach. I love the couple. What?
Yeah. And then we kind of meet Joey first, Jon Favreau's character. He's at this like sports bar that he like frequents.
Applebee's. I don't know.
It's like an Applebee's / maybe like Buffalo Wild Wings kind of place,
Right.
maybe. And Joey's like warning Dave that Jason Bateman's character, has been trying to get a hold of everybody because he wants to share something, and they think it's a PowerPoint about, they call it ball cancer.
Right.
Because that's what he did last time. Jason had a scare about testicular cancer, and he showed the guys like an entire PowerPoint of the dangers and what to do, and all that. Mm-hmm. So they're kind of like avoiding him. And then Jason calls Dave.
Yeah. He calls Dave, and Dave is just like, "Look here, Jason. Well, you know what? I got Joey on the other line, so let me just do a three-way."
Like, "Oh, Joey! Oh, I've been trying to get a hold of you, buddy."
I'm not going. I can't go.
Not doing it.
Well, if you would have known what I called for the first place, if you would have listened to your messages, you
Yeah.
would have known that I was calling for... Because apparently Jason and Sylvia are lawyers. Or Cynthia, excuse me. Jason and Cynthia are, like, I guess lawyers. They have a firm.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what he says. Why don't you come on down here to the firm? I don't know if either they're lawyers or if they're, like, assistants or what. But it's funny because it's just how PowerPoint they are. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
How, like, fucking just...
Way too organized.
Right.
OCD, they have graphs, they have sketches, they have statistics and everything.
So, yeah. All that. So then they... Fucking Vince Vaughn, Dave is all like, well, are you guys going to come to our son's birthday party?
Yeah.
And then they're all like, yeah, we're going to come. So then they go. They have the birthday.
Can we talk about one thing before the birthday?
Absolutely, because I know exactly what you're going to say, because I honestly meant to fucking bring it up, so go ahead.
Joey and his daughter.
Joey and his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's backtrack just real quick.
Okay.
Let's go back to the hardware store, because Kevin...
Oh.
Fucking starts taking a piss. The youngest kid, I think his name's Kevin. Is it Kevin? I don't remember.
Maybe. The youngest.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yes, it is Kevin. It is. It's Kevin. Kevin starts taking a piss in one of the fake toilets on the fucking showroom floor, and Vince Vaughn's all like, "Kevin, honey, he's pissing all over the whole thing." And he's like, "That's not a real toilet, buddy. It looks like a toilet to me." He's just taking a piss in this toilet. And then the fucking the fucking hardware store guy is just like, "What the fuck?
Really, dude?"
Yeah, like, you're gonna allow that? But honestly, I mean, what are you gonna do?
What
Kid's
are you
in
gonna
mid-flow.
do? Yeah.
You can't just grab him like a dog and fucking get him to stop.
And you don't want to like cause any trauma that, you know, he's gonna grow up into every time he takes a piss. He thinks he's gonna get yelled at.
Right. Well, I mean,
You don't
I
wanna
don't know.
crush the
I
psyche.
tried to put. That made me go back to like when I was a kid. I never took a piss in like fucking a public toilet. But like it took me back to times when I like broke shit in the Hallmark store, and my mom would like be so embarrassed because I'd be like, look at this Harry Potter. It just breaks the dragon, and I'm just like, Mom, what'd I do? And she's just like, I'm so sorry, but he did this. This was him. You know, just like it's him, not me.
Oh.
Right? You know, it's like that kind of shit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And Joey, and we finally meet
The daughter.
the daughter and Lucy, Joey's wife, Kristen Davis.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I totally agree. She comes out in these coochie cutter shorts and a crop top, and Joey's like, "What are you wearing?" She's like, "Shorts. They're designer." She's like, "Shorts? That's a maxi pad."
It's a maxi pad. It's true though. Those were some short shit.
Those were crazy.
You know, but it's funny. It's like this was the year I went to fucking LA. This was the year I moved.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really funny that it's just like, man, yeah, I mean, it's true. It's how it times. You
Yeah,
know,
and
some of us grow up and some of us don't.
Yeah, yeah, and you can see that, you know, Joey, he is a good father. He's trying to say, hey, I mean, honestly, like, I get it. Like, wear whatever you want. Be you. It's a little different now, but, you know, he cares about his daughter, and he wants to say, hey, let's, what do you say, like your body's a secret.
Yeah,
Keep it that way.
Yeah. Your body's like I said, I'm pretty sure I've said this before in other episodes. It's a gift. Do you want to keep it wrapped?
It's a gift. You
It's
want
a
to
gift.
keep
You
it.
want to keep it wrapped. You want to make the person fucking just want to unwrap that gift. You don't want
Yeah.
to show off to them. Because who likes a fucking broken gift? Nobody likes the wrapping paper torn up and you see some of the gifts sticking out. You don't like that. You don't fucking want it. But anywho, moving on.
Yeah.
So, where were we?
And we do get an idea that Joey and Lucy, they try to work together when it comes to parenting.
That's where they're good.
Yeah.
When it comes to the parenting, they both are very.
Yes, your
you know,
father is right.
yeah.
Yes.
That's the only time they are on board.
And then as soon as the daughter's gone,
Yeah.
they start arguing, and they Joey literally says like, "Hey, because she's gonna be graduating high school, we only have to do this for this many months, and then after that, you know, pretty much saying
Papers.
like we're done."
Right.
And Lucy's like, "I'm counting the days."
Right. Well, it's fun. It's you know, Joey with him and his daughter. It's that, you know, these are the kind of guys you're gonna get.
Yeah.
He was that kind of guy.
He was that guy.
You know,
Exactly.
It's very Al Bundy-ish.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
got this real Al Bundy thing going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like you said, they're counting down the days.
Yeah. So we're at Ronnie and Dave's, like, one of their kids' birthday parties. Everyone's there. The girls are sitting, having some wine, just kind of talking about Trudy, because Trudy's kind of like on her own,
Right.
just on her phone, because I mean she's 20 and these women are in their late
30s, 40s.
late 30s, late
Yeah.
30s. And it's funny. Jason tries to corral everyone to, all right, you guys ready to go into the den and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, Ronnie, she has a point, like, we're in the middle of my son's birthday party.
Right.
And he's like, oh, don't worry. We brought our own screen. This will only take a second. Bring your booze.
Bring your booze, yeah. Bring wine. Okay. That's how I love Lucy when she's just like, yeah.
We're bringing the wine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then they go up, and I love they have this little fucking cinema thing going.
Yep.
Oh God, you got and fucking Shane.
Yes.
Shane's like they're all sitting there, and Shane's like, no, where's Trudy? Fucking.
I think it was Ronnie.
Roddy was like, oh, she's downstairs watching The Magician. And you see him just watching this magician guy just fucking, oh, and all the kids are, and fucking Trudy's all like, damn, you know, just fuck.
And Shane's just like, oh, baby, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Shane's fucking faces are so funny in this. Every time that he has one of those fucking surprising moments,
Yeah.
Phase on Love kills me.
Yeah.
Like, it is so funny. Like, I laugh every... Jason! Jason, and that is just one of those names that you have to yell. Like, I love yelling Jason. I don't know why.
Too. Do you know why?
Why?
Another reason? First Wives Club. Bette Midler's
Jason!
son.
Yeah.
Jason! I mean, one of our, good buddies that we worked with. Every time I saw him, I loved just staying. Even if I wasn't even mad at him, just to talk like Jason.
Yeah, I know. I would do the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Jason! He'd be like, huh?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? You just wouldn't get it. But I'd be like, Jason!
That's great. You gotta love those names that are like fun to yell.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jason. I don't know any other that are like.
Yeah,
really-
I can't. Kevin. Kevin's a good one. Maybe it's the 2 syllables.
It might be. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Because it's like you could say like a fucking one syllable. Steve. Well, that's kind of funny.
That's funny. You
That's
know what I
kinda
think? Like
funny,
a
isn't it?
female
Wait, is this
name.
yours?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Susan. Yeah, Susan's a good one.
Listen, Susan.
Yeah.
Sally Mae.
And then there's that classic, sure, Jan. I'm sorry. Like, you can say that to anybody, even if their name isn't Jan.
Oh!
They know what we're talking about.
Oh my God, you almost made me choke on the wine. That was one of those like spit moments.
Yeah. Sure, Jan.
Shoot.
And when you type it out, you have to do sure, comma, Jan.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah.
Marsha.
Yeah.
Spilled my wine.
Careful.
Let me put this bitch down
put
for
that
a minute.
Put down the booze for a minute, okay? So,
Sure, Jan.
Jason
All right.
and Cynthia, they drop a bomb. They're like, we're really considering getting a divorce. And I love Jason. He's like, yeah, we're coming down to reality a little bit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Are we getting serious?
We're getting serious here, guys. And they totally like put together this a PowerPoint of how long it's going to take for them to get over their relationship, going through the stages of grief.
Dating.
Yeah, dating, just the stages of dating and finding another partner,
Right.
and all that. And so you see where it adds up.
Yeah. See where it adds up? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys really thought about this through the heart.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like you guys are really working from the heart here.
Everybody looks at him like.
And they give them the actual proposal.
Welcome to Eden.
Welcome to Eden. Yes. And it's funny that they have like the pictures of like all the fun stuff, and they say there's snorkeling, there's hiking, there's kayaking, jet skis, and couple skill building, and
Whoa.
What did you say? Snorkeling? No, that other thing. Couples skill building? Sounds like therapy.
Yeah.
That sounds like therapy.
I was with Jennifer for 3 years.
Yeah.
Talking about our feelings.
Yeah.
No, not doing it.
But the reason Jason and Cynthia are bringing this up is because they got a really good deal called like the Pelican package. They were on the wait list for like years.
Yeah.
But like, I guess some spots like just opened up because they have until like midnight that night to decide if they're going.
Right.
So they're trying to like convince everyone, and of course, you know, it is very real, especially like when you think of Dave and Ronnie. It's like there's no way we can.
We've got less than a week to fucking call off work to figure out what to do with the kids.
Yeah, we
to do
have
this,
a lot
to do
going
that.
on with work.
Right.
We got the kid. We got this. We got that. There's no way. And I mean, Jason kind of has a point, but you know, it's very. He's only thinking about himself. Like, he's trying to say, hey, what happened to spontaneity? What happened to, you know, just going for it and doing something fun? When was the last time you two took a vacation together?
Right.
Alone.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And they did, and we find out that they did not
They didn't have a honeymoon.
Right.
They didn't get one. And yeah, that's when they're talking about it in bed, and Cynthia is messaging Ronnie, and Jason's like IMing Dave, and they're just like, wow, this is insane. But they're like, man, you know, that place was beautiful.
Right.
You know, it would be nice. And then Dave's like, hey, you know what? Let's just get through the next, what do you say, like 6 months, and then let's go on a trip.
Yeah.
Have you that sounds like something that is probably said a lot in relationships where it's like, hey, we can't do it right now, but when this is done, when we get over this, when we'll do something, but it kind of never happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, fuck, we've even
That's what I'm saying.
It's like
it's relatable.
It is. It's that. Well, money's a bitch.
Yeah. No, I'm. I agree.
So it's like that's that thing. It's
There's
like,
always something that pushes it back, and it's really sad when you see it there.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
And Dave and Ronnie, I mean, they say it. They're like, they lived in his dad's basement.
Yeah,
with the fucking kids.
Yeah, he got offered like a really good job, and that was what helped them get out of the basement.
Right.
And actually have.
They've got their house.
They got their
house. We don't really know
house.
what Ronnie does.
No, we don't.
I mean, honestly, with the amount of her trying to redecorate and shit, I can only think that that's her profession, maybe. I don't know, or maybe she's just a stay-at-home mom. She can't be a stay-at-home mom because she wasn't able to do anything with the kids. She's all like, honey, you need to do this and you need to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't know most of everyone's profession except for really Dave.
Right.
We know that he works with Guitar Hero, and they're about to, what is it called? Release.
They're like about to release it or some shit.
A new version of it, or
something. I don't know.
Or was it like the first Guitar?
They made it sound like in that he like created Guitar Hero, which I mean, see, this is what's funny to me. I can't remember, but I feel like at this time when they're doing the Guitar Hero thing, I feel like Rock Band was becoming.
What came first?
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. That's what I thought.
I think Guitar Hero came out in like 2006 or 5. Maybe. I don't know. It came out. It came out early, like high school for me. So it was like, I don't know. But I feel like Rock Band was around that time.
Yeah.
So that's what's funny is that they did the Guitar Hero thing. But it makes more sense because they're having that fucking duel.
Yeah.
But, so,
So, Dave and Ronnie are sleeping, and we hear a little noise here and there, and they hear like an even bigger noise, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dave grabs his gun, which is in this very, like...
high-tech fucking safe.
High-tech safe, yeah.
Like, it takes his fingerprint.
It takes his fingerprints, yeah.
Which you should have.
You should have, absolutely. Kids or no kids, you need that shit.
Right.
Dave goes downstairs, and he's full on, like, cop mode, just...
Yeah, dude, he's going down like he's all fucking breathing heavy. He's like...
Yeah.
Sees a silhate coming
Yeah,
into
we
the
legit
fucking door.
see someone coming in the house.
Freeze! Don't you move! Don't you move! Jason!
No, it's me. It's Jason. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What
The
are you
alarm
doing?
system
Yeah.
goes off, and it's just so
Yeah.
fucking loud.
Why didn't you call? Didn't want to wake you up. Blew that.
Yeah.
So like,
I almost shot you. What does that say about you?
password is ass-tastic.
Yes.
Ass-tastic. One word.
One word. Just ass-tastic. Ass-tastic.
A-S-S-tastic. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Couldn't go with the pet's name.
Go with the best.
So, like, yeah, Jason he's desperate.
Yes.
I guess what we didn't mention is Jason and Cynthia are having a really hard time conceiving.
Yeah.
And their sex life has just become it's become a job.
Right.
It's like we only have sex when she's ovulating, and there's just all this. It's not what it used to be anymore, and he really needs his friends to help and all that. And Dave and Ronnie are just kind of like, we really can't. And then the kids come downstairs. We want you to go.
Yeah.
We don't want you guys to get a divorce. What? We're not getting a divorce.
Were you guys listening to Uncle Jason's
Yeah.
Uncle Jason's PowerPoint?
Yeah. That was adult time.
That was adult time.
But you can tell he's liking this, you know.
We just want you guys to be happy.
Called Grandpa Jim.
We called Grandpa Jim Jim.
Grandpa's on his way down here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 3-hour drive. Ding dong.
Yay, Grandpa Jim Jim.
I love when fucking Jason starts to leave. He's just like, I'm gonna take it that Grandpa Jim being at the door is a affirmative yes.
Yeah. Affirmative or like tentative yes kind of thing. Yeah.
Tentative yes,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit. Yeah. Bring lots of shorts. You're gonna sweat your sack off. Night, kids.
Why is that so funny to us?
I you're gonna sweat your sack off. Night, kids.
I can't. It's so hard to explain why that part. Just him saying night, kids.
I
That's
just
great.
love it. Night. I don't know what it is.
This is
I love it too.
Yeah. You know, you guys got a lot going on right now. You got alarms.
You
You
got
got
alarms, you got
guns. You got Grandpa Jim going. You know,
I'm getting out of your
Get
hair.
out of here.
Clearly, I wasn't. Clearly, I've ruined the night for all of you or whatever the fuck. But I take it the Graham Crumb.
Graham.
Graham. Punch you.
Grandpa Jim. What's a grandma? Graham Ethel? No.
Yeah, that sounds like Graham. Yeah, Graham.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Graham Helen? I don't know. So
Agnes.
Agnes?
No. Sorry, Mom.
So now we're at Eden. They're all going. They're there.
Mm-hmm.
They are all there. And of course, it's fucking gorgeous.
Right.
Jesus.
Oh yeah,
What
it
an
is.
amazing,
Blue water.
What an amazing location to shoot
Yeah.
in. Like,
So I didn't get to do too much because, I mean, this was a last minute episode, but I didn't get to do like any background check or anything on this
Yeah.
fucking shit. I would love to know where the fuck they did fucking film.
yeah, true. But,
You know.
it is what it is.
But that's what it looked like in Hawaii to me at least. It's
That's-
just beautiful fucking blue water.
Blue
like
waters, the
God.
mountains, like, even if it was like, it was sunny, but sometimes there would be like, if it was a really tall mountain, you would see kind of clouds kind of
Yeah.
right on top of the tip of the mountain.
Mhm.
So just something about that was really, really pretty. And the weather was always perfect.
Right.
It probably rained like one time
For what?
when
We were?
when we were.
We got lucky as fuck.
We got lucky.
Because we had a full... Were we there for a week or two?
No.
We had a full week of pure weather, and when we left, it started fucking raining,
That's
and
right.
it rained for a couple days. I still have their weather on my weather
I
app.
do too.
So I always kind of go back and see what their week looks like.
Oh.
Man, they fucking... When it rains for them, it's
Uh-huh.
like it's like Los Angeles. Like, when it would rain, it fucking rains for days, and then you don't see it for a while.
For a while,
You
yeah.
know? But we lucked the fuck out.
Yes,
we really did.
Man, talk about we had the gods on our side.
We really did have
Yes.
the fucking gods. You know,
And then
Crumb laughs at your 6 wins. At your 4 wins.
I don't get that.
Conan.
Conan.
Crumb laughs at your 4 wins.
God, you've been on a Conan kick.
Hey, man. Gotta blame Saiji and all the boys for getting me that fucking
That game.
survival game. Because
Yeah.
now they're all like, dude, this is right up your fucking alley, man. And I was like, well, I never got it because I just heard bad things. Now I'm addicted. I can't fucking not fucking get in there and be like, I should be doing shit at home. Like, I should be cutting the grass. But I'm like, you know what? No, man. I got iron ore to fucking mine. I need to go fucking, like, get some iron ore, and I need to make a home. I got to defend myself against the sands. Like, fuck reality for a minute.
Fuck reality for a minute, man. God, you hit the hail on the Ned. That's like the one quote from 50 Shades of Grey I will always say. That's like the one thing I'm like, that was really funny.
Yeah. Well,
But
you know,
we then-
I mean-
Don't
well,
you?
if you were my girlfriend, you wouldn't be able to sit down for a week.
What?
So we're at the island.
We're at the island, and we meet Stanley
Oh, Stanley.
with an SC.
Yes.
And he clearly says that.
fucking Peter fucking Seraphin.
He looks like not human.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has this like this robotic thing where he can be so still and then he could just talk and he smiles with those big pearly whites.
Right.
And it's really fun to watch.
4 in the fucking morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
He's
him.
so good at this. Welcome to Eden East.
And his voice.
His voice is like butter.
He is. It's butter.
It's like butter.
It is, man. He really does have this hilarious. There's this show called Black Books that I fucking watch, and it's so funny because he's a character who's like on the radio, and this girl and one of the main chicks in the show has like a crush on him, and she loves his voice because his voice is like really deep in this episode that he's in. And he's just like, Fran, I'm coming, Fran. And she's like, she calls him, and he has him, and she's like, she's like masturbating, and he's just, Fran, I'm coming, Fran. She's like, and he's, Fran, I'm coming, Fran. I'm on my way. I'm coming.
How private parts of them.
It's great.
God.
I fucking love it. Because, man, but he is so fucking funny. And, like, he's just such a great actor. He's a great voice actor, too.
Yes. And Joey, he sees a couple of young gals. They go up to him and like, hey, is this about to the thing? I'm sorry, we're still a little drunk from the plane ride.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, oh yeah, me too. I don't even know where I am right now.
Right.
And I guess that's how Joey finds out that there is a single side, Eden East.
Eden East.
Yes.
I want to go to the Eden East shuttle. You are going to where?
And is this the moment someone goes up to Joey and be like, he's like, would you like to join your wife?
That's Peter. Yeah.
Is that Peter?
Yeah, Stanley.
Yeah.
Stanley goes, would you like to join your wife over there?
Yeah. There's
Eden East.
Yes, this is Eden West. Monsieur Marcel.
Monsieur Marcel.
Come on. Throughout the whole movie, his mach gets even more...
Sorry.
It's okay. The mach and the Marcel gets even more and more like, I was like aggressive, but it's...
There goes. He puts emphasis on that motherfucker.
Yeah, like more and more throughout the movie. Yeah, so it's this whole package of just this... It's a program that Monsieur Marcel has put together. A cute little scene of them checking out all the rooms. Like, they got fish on the floors.
Floor, yeah.
Fish in here too, baby! And fish in here too, baby! They have, like, hot tubs. They got a hot tub in here too, baby!
Right.
They're just really excited. And I love that you see Joey talking to one of the bellman guy.
That guy's my favorite.
Yeah,
he's my fucking favorite.
Because Joey's like, hey, so how do you get over to the east side? And he's just like, that's
Oh, not possible for you.
no, it's not possible. Like you're here with your wife, dude. He's like, yeah, but just how do I go? Do I go get there by boat? Like, yes, no, but it's not possible.
No possible.
Yeah. And then Jason with the other guy, he's like, oh, is this a good room? Is this a good vibe you get from this room? Have you seen a lot of people that have, like, he's like grilling him, like, is this a successful room vibe that we're gonna like make it? He's like, and the guy's just like, I have no idea. I don't know.
I love all the bellboy, like, fucking, because
all the people that
the
work
ones
there.
with Shane, the one with Shane was like, Shane was, this is how I roast. She know that I do, and the fucking bellboy was just like, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Like, that's how, but it's funny because that's how I felt when we went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally like, yeah, this is me, man. This is for you.
Oh my God.
You know, like, this is for you. Thanks for bringing up a bag.
Dave is talking to Stanley. I guess they find out that there's no electronics, there's no TV, cell phones aren't permitted. There's some type of playoff game, and Dave's just kind of like, well, do you accept big tips? One, Stanley.
No, we accept smiles.
Yes. Ding.
Money is not... Yeah. Pretty... You see that fucking... His pearls.
Those little pearls. Give me your pearls.
Just like, well, listen, why don't you just tell me to put honey in my ears and put my head on an anthill? Yeah. I'm going to watch the playoffs, damn it.
Yeah, and Ronnie's like, hey, that's fine. Come on. This is time to have a little romance.
Yeah, there's a waterfall.
Yeah. Honey. Yeah, Stanley brings up the waterfall, and Ronnie's like, oh, my God, I want to do that. So they're out to dinner. They're kind of like, this is going to be great. Everything's so beautiful. And Stanley interrupts and hands them their itinerary. Yeah. And Dave's like, whoa, this isn't a piece of paper. This is like a book. Mm-hmm. And they have to be up the next morning at like 6 for the couple's counseling and Dave's just like, no, that's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be
Drinking.
I'm going to be shit-faced by
Noon tomorrow.
By noon, pass out and be drunk till noon tomorrow, whatever. And Stanley's just like, well, I recommend that you don't do that because you have to follow this program or else you don't really get to be here.
Right.
You would have to pay the full amount. He said that
They'll refund the money, but they won't refund the airfare.
But the meal that they're having right now is free.
Right.
And they're really just like, no, this couple, fucking Dave, this is the couple that has problems. Thank you, Dave. Thanks very much. Like we're here for the fun stuff. Mm-hmm. And I love Stanley. He's like, well, if that's something you want, oh God, what does he say? If maybe this is not what you're looking for, maybe you should try a Sandals or Club Med. Right. Yeah, that's it. And I love Joey's face. He's just like,
who does he think he is to knock off Sandals?
Yeah, Sandals rocks.
Yeah. I personally love Sandals.
Yeah, so they're just like, okay, all right, the meal's included, let's just eat, let's get into a better headspace and see what happened. But I guess there must have been some type of drug in the food because they all of a sudden were like, it was like the best meal they ever had, which I don't I believe them. Yeah. For sure, the food in fucking Hawaii was amazing.
Isn't it? There's something about fresh catch.
Fresh.
You know what I mean? Like, they're really, and you can tell the fucking difference.
Yes.
Like, you really can. Boo, I've been Red Lobster. I know how to.
Oh my God. He's like, no, I don't. She's like, no, I don't eat fish. I work at Red Lobster. I know what they do to the fish. He's like, no, they catch it like right there.
Yeah.
And Trudy says something offensive about, it's Mexican people that
mad Mexican. Yeah. She's like, I am
fucking Cynthia.
These type of people kill me, though.
These type of people kill me. I am, what is she, like 1/4 or like
1/12?
I am 1/12 Latina. I am 1/12 Latina. Like here comes her Latinx voice, and yeah, she's like, and I take personal offense to what you're saying. So por favor. I don't speak wrong about tulas. Don't talk about
mitulas.
Or something like that. And fucking Trudy, she's like, oh, boo, I am so sorry, but don't worry, I was with mad Mexicans before I was with before Shane.
Shane's like, the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, though.
Yeah, and so we had the meal. They end up having like the best meal of their life, and then they bring out this like big dessert something that they light it on fire, and they're just kind of like, oh my God, this is great. I just can't wait to go to that waterfall. Like, and we can look forward to more of this.
Right.
And
so we wake up and we talk about our feelings for a little bit.
For a couple hours,
So
like it's gonna be like a one-time thing. What's it gonna hurt? So gotta love the guy that does the gong.
The gong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking.
What's his name?
God damn it, you're still making me fucking.
I'm sorry.
Cough from that shit.
What's his name? We want to give him credit.
He cannot
damn
be
it.
that far down. Oh yeah, there he is. Tamura Morrison.
There he is. Briggs.
That
was his name. And then we see the wonderful Jean Reno.
I love Jean.
He is this.
They fucking did. Honestly, when I first saw this trailer, like he was the main thing that I wanted to see.
Yeah. Because
like most of our contemplators, I know I still have to pick it. But The Professional is one of my like favorite fucking movies.
Yeah, and we've got someone that's been waiting for that episode.
I know. I'm working on it. But it's so funny, man. Like I when I saw Jean, I was just like, bruh. I need dude, and just him being this fucking guru.
This like complete and utter just enlightened. You know what? That's just...
We're just talking a French badass here.
Yeah.
Like, every movie I've seen him in, he is a fucking badass.
Yeah.
He's Leon. He's fucking in Godzilla in the 1998. Does this thing have high beams?
What's that one movie where he's the knight that goes to the future? Clean Water.
Clean Water.
Christina Applegate's in it.
A knight? And he goes to the future.
Him and his like squire or whatever. He's from medieval times, and he somehow gets sent to the future. Please tell me you know this movie.
I don't know.
What?
I'm hang on.
Who are you?
I don't know. Christina Applegate?
Yeah. Yes.
Hang on. I gotta find it. All right, hang on here. Hang on. I don't want to move on until I find this.
No, I know. But when I think of him
What
younger,
year was this?
I don't fucking remember.
Jesus.
Just
Man.
look, I know it's from like the 90s.
You sure it's Jean?
Yes!
All right. He comes back to the future.
He goes to the future. It has to be the 90s. Give me that.
I'm looking, damn it.
You're going too slow.
You can't tell me that I'm going too slow because I go too fast when I'm picking fucking Netflix movies or some shit. But now I'm going too slow trying to figure it out. You need to calm down. You're a problem.
You're a real problem.
All right, let's move Glass House.
Me Glass House, you Glass House. Shit, I know it's him. Don't fucking do this to me.
I don't know.
I swear it has to be. It's him. It's fucking. There it is. No.
The Visitors 2, The Corridors of Time. I mean, that sounds it, right? Click on it, man. Let's see if that's right. Same year you got to.
Yeah, but like 2 returns to our time. So that's the sequel. The Visitors. Is that? Oh, here. Is this the French version? Les
Visiteurs.
The Visiteurs. But I know.
Maybe Christina Applegate was in the second one. Look it up.
Maybe. Let's see.
Hit it. Christina Clavier.
I swear. Don't fuck me on this.
It's fucking you, man.
Oh, God.
You've been fucked. Les Visiteurs.
I know they did an American version of this. Yeah, Clean Water. All right. Put a pin in that. We'll figure it the fuck out. But Monsieur Marcel is pretty much saying that this program will help you rediscover your relationship. At the end, you will get a totem of what your spirit animal is for the relationship.
Right.
And if you follow the path, you will succeed. And if you steer away from the path, even a little bit, you fail.
Yeah.
And he instructs everyone to line up at the beach, each couple facing each other. And Monsieur Marcel, now remove your mask.
Remove your mask.
And
I love it.
He's
got a Speedo on.
He's wearing a Speedo, and everyone's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, of course Jason is trying to like, oh, this is fine. It's just a little visual exercise or something.
Right.
He wants everyone to take off their clothes, but keep their underwear on. And Shane is like really uncomfortable. Mm. And Monsieur Marcel, he's just going through, just look at each other. Don't say anything right now. Just gaze at the person and their body and their soul. And then now speak to them. Fucking Jason, you look like the earth. What?
Yeah. What?
Fucking Dave. Yeah, Dave.
What?
Jason's just like, why don't you just,
mind your own business.
Mind your own
okay?
business.
Talk to your wife.
Can you talk to your wife, please? And he's like, I'm sorry, I can't concentrate when I hear you say something like, you look like the earth.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But,
saying you look fertile. Okay, fruitful.
Fruitful. Nope, not getting better.
Yeah.
So gross. So weird.
Please concentrate on your own spouse.
Yeah. And Briggs goes up to Shane. He's like, you have to remove your trousers.
Yeah.
And Shane's like,
remove your drawers, mate.
Yeah, remove your drawers. He's like, I'm not wearing any drawers.
Yeah.
He has no underwear on. And Marcel goes up to him. He's like, why are you still wearing your trousers? And Shane's...
I just explained to the guy in the dress. Explain to the guy in the dress that I ain't wearing no drawers.
Well, what is meant to be will be. Now, what is your name? Trudy. Trudy, what a beautiful name. It's a lovely name.
Beautiful. Oh my god, I love when Marcel goes up and he's talking and he goes up to Jason and he just goes, how? And he stares at him.
No, he goes up to Dave.
Oh, Dave! Was it Dave?
Yeah, he puts his hands like kind of on Dave, and he asks him how. Pause. And then as soon as Dave tries to say something, it's like, all right. He's like, wait, do you want me to answer? Okay, I guess I'll answer. And then he just cuts him.
Yeah, he just cuts him off.
Yeah, and then Marcel instructs Trudy to tell him that you love his body.
Yeah. I love your body. Oh, I'm sorry.
Calm down with
Good, I'm sorry.
No, but yeah, she's like, yeah, I love your body. And he's like, really? She's like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Now go up to him and remove his mask. And she's like, I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, baby.
Yeah.
Drops. We see some
His
butt.
balls out right
Yeah.
now. It's a party.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His junk is out. His junk is out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Now it's a party.
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
And then we get to our first therapy session.
Oh, Lord.
We can't do this shit justice because so much funny shit happens.
John Michael Higgins is so fucking funny, man. Like, he's my favorite of the therapists.
Of the therapists?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, Ronnie, where's us? I don't know, guys.
I just don't know.
Are you going to write down everything in those notes there? Yeah. You're good. Let me just look at my notes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ronnie, it says that you guys make it through things well. Ugh. What's that like? I'm not seeing enough us guys.
Yeah. I don't know, guys.
And
I don't know.
do you make it through things well? I don't know.
It's your work, and he's not with it. Where's us?
Where's us? And and then Jason and Cynthia, their therapist is Ken Jeong.
Yeah.
And they hand him like a dossier, a fucking thick folder. This
Yeah.
is a relationship. This is everything. Doing Jason and Cynthia things, and they're just
Right.
like, and he's just like, okay, whoa.
Yeah.
Hold on. He tries to tell them like this doesn't matter. Like, what are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Right now, I want to talk about how you're feeling, and just look at each other and just in one word, express how you're feeling. Jason says angry, and Cynthia's like judged, and then they start to
Excited.
Yeah, they're like, oh, relieved.
Yeah.
And then great. He's just like, yes, this is great. Like, okay, great, we're getting feelings. High five, yeah. And then fucking Jason again asks, all right, because it's like a short session. Like, all right, great job, you guys. We'll, pick this up later. Jason's like, well, how do you think we did? You think we're gonna make it?
Yeah,
Huh?
we're gonna make it?
It's like, it's too soon to tell right now. Well, what if I'm asking,
1 to 10.
What, like 1 to 10? Where are we at? Like, if someone put a gun to your head and said, are we gonna make it? And I will shoot you in the...
Yeah. What would you say?
What would-
Whoa! Nobody's got a gun to my head, Mr. Smith. Okay? Let me holster this.
And don't you put a...
Metaphorical gun to your therapist.
Don't point a theoretical gun to my head, all right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something.
Like I'll
holster
this now. Yeah, and Joey and Lucy, you can tell that like they are sitting so far apart from each other. Just from a small like little couch. You can tell there's distance and they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
And their therapist really doesn't say much, which it works because they all they do is fucking argue anyway.
Yeah. Tell me something positive
Yeah.
about one or the other. It's a great dad.
She's a great
Fantastic,
mother.
yeah.
Yeah. And we find out that they met in high school. They had the whole prom night scenario where she got pregnant. and-
Alan Peg, man. Alan Peg Bundy. It's married with fucking children with
God,
those two,
yeah.
man. Both sides, Peg.
Yes. You can sleep on my side of the bed.
God knows it's you.
Used to tears.
Both sides, Peg. God, it wouldn't make it in today's world, but
Oh
I
my-
love Married with
I mean, I did too growing up. I did enjoy that show. I thought it was funny, but yeah, it is very offensive.
Yeah, it
especially
wouldn't
to
make it
women.
today. Well, my mom hated it. She hated when I watched it.
Oh yeah, of course.
She hated when I watched it. I was like, no, I'm watching this, man. It's funny.
Oh, there's that one funny scene. Joey tries to rub one out.
Oh, yeah. Folds the fucking...
He sees a picture of a chick in a bathing suit. And the funniest part, he like grabs some lotion and he takes his tank top and he puts, how do you like...
I've never done that in my fucking life.
Puts the...
He literally... Let me see if I can do it.
Well, yeah, but how could you explain it through words.
So
People can't see you right now.
Okay, well, he takes the shirt. Now I gotta demonstrate and do it.
Yeah.
He takes the shirt and then he puts just the front over his head and then he lays it gently across the neck.
It looks like
So
you're
then
wearing
we've
like a
got-
little vest.
Right, so then now we've got like this Aladdin thing going.
This exposed chest.
Exactly. So then I'm laying back now and then
Yeah.
I've got it and my chest is out.
Yes, it is.
And the stomach is out, and then
Yes,
I'm
it
ready
is.
for the lotion. So then I would take the lotion, and then I would prepare.
He grabbed
so for
tissues.
this, right? He grabbed the tissues. So for this, I've never. I mean, honestly, this is ingenious now that I think about it. I mean, I'm just so used to just throw the shirt off. But if you want to be lazy and just go this route,
Yeah.
I guess this is one of the better ways to do.
I guess.
But I mean, it's not that.
I think he probably thinks of it as like if he gets caught,
you
he
just hurry
can
the
just
fuck up.
and just pull it down.
That's actually pretty.
That's
fucking,
what I'm thinking.
Wow,
But
that's
just
smart.
yeah, just as he's about to squirt some lotion in his hand, the same bell guy comes in
No possible.
and comes in with like
Hello, room
room
service.
service or
Yeah.
something. And I don't.
I didn't order that. Your wife must have.
Yeah.
And he's
Did
all
they though? I'm wondering, like, do they have cameras in there? Where
I
they're
don't
like,
know.
This guy's about to self-pleasure himself. Get the room service. Make him stop.
Yeah, that's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting.
That'd be
But
weird.
I don't know. That would be weird. That would be very fucking. What's that? The fucking hostel. No. What's that? What's that fucking thing with the motel and they're watching the people, the strangers,
What?
with fucking Luke Wilson and whoever the fuck, and they're in that hotel room and they're being watched. Luke Wilson and Aerosmith's daughter, Liv Tyler. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's this fucking movie with Liv Tyler and Luke. Never mind. Moving on.
I don't think have they've been in a movie together.
Jesus, here we go.
Oh God, do we have to do another IMDb check?
Jesus, here we
I'm
go.
moving on. So, but like Joey tries to play it off. Oh no. It was really I got a lot of sun and it's summer. I'm right. This lotion is good for sunburn, right? I don't know, sir. I didn't see anything.
That's all I'm
Yeah. The next scene, they are doing this exercise where they're in the water, kind of snorkeling and giving chum to fish. Watch, Mr. Massa, watch the fish. It is, whatever he's...
Throw the chum.
Throw
it
the
is
chum
life.
into the fish.
Throw the chum.
And Dave and Ronnie are both... he's talking to Jason and she's talking to Cynthia. And Dave's like, thank you very much. This therapist that we have is making up these problems that me and Ronnie have that don't exist.
Yeah, it's
And-
vacancy. It's Kate Beckinsale.
They can see.
It's Kate Beckinsale. I fucked up.
Okay, no, it's
I
fine.
thought it was Liv.
Yeah.
She was in a different one.
It's all right. She was in The Strangers. That's where you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ronnie's like, she's kind of somewhat like intrigued by what the therapist said because the therapist, like, Ronnie was saying that Dave, like, deprioritizes her and bulldozes her. But it's funny. And Cynthia's like, well, that's just Dave being Dave.
Yeah.
Ronnie's like, well, what if Dave being Dave is bulldozing me?
Right.
You know, like some people like, well, that's just that person being that person. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay.
Right.
You know? And all of a sudden, we see some fins.
Fins?
The sharks.
Oh, that's right. The sharks.
The sharks
Yes.
start to come, and they're all kind of like freaking out. And I love Mr. Massa. It is the circle of life.
It's the circle of life. Just do
One-
not panic.
Yeah.
One life is not more important than the other.
Yes. So they all like swim except for fucking Dave. He like freezes. He's like, Marcel,
It's time to get the cat.
take the French out of your mouth right now. These are American lives that are at stake here. Tell me what to do. And fucking Jason, because he's like, Marcel's like, do not panic. Fucking Jason knocks the chum on
All over
fucking.
Dave.
He said not to panic. He said not to panic.
Slowly swim out of the chum.
Yeah.
Swim out of the chum. Like, stop.
They're slow playing me, man. I don't know what to do. Help me. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I swimming or am I staying? I don't know.
Swim slowly, swim. There's no sharks around you, baby.
Yeah, go save yourselves. I don't know what's going on in my mind right now. I want some ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? Oh God.
And he's convinced that he got bit by a shark. That's why he's
Right.
like, oh no, go without me. And yeah, Ronnie's just like, there's no sharks around you, babe. They're
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're gone, honey. Yeah.
Yeah. Joey and Lucy, they get massages.
Yeah.
There's that little scene. They both play to, my shoulders are just really intense. Do you have someone that can really just get those knots out? Okay, so probably a male. And she was like, I want something a little more nurturing, more pampering, more relaxing, motherly type.
Yeah.
A female. Because they asked,
Right.
like, do you want a male or a female? And they each get what they want, and they're so both totally attracted to the other one, trying to be all sensual. And Joey was funny because he does those push-ups
Right.
on the table.
See, my first time getting a massage, I do remember, like, it was like, I did the opposite. Like, I was like...
What do you mean the
of Joey,
opposite?
of Joey.
Okay.
Well, no, because I was literally like, I went in and they were like, okay, what do you prefer? You prefer a man or a woman? And I was like, well, I need like a deep tish. So like, what would be the best for that? Would like a dude be able to get up in there? Like, I don't care. Like, would a guy be able to get up in there better? Or would a woman, like, I mean, who would be better? And then they were like, well, we'll put you with a woman. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And that was the one woman who was really fucking good. And she like disappeared. It was my first massage with that woman who did her elbow thing.
Yeah,
That-
that was when we
When we first went to Love.
first did our first couples massage.
Massage, yeah.
Yeah, because you had a woman and I had a man,
Right.
and I had the same guy twice. He was the bald guy with tattoos.
Right.
And he was really good, but there was this one thing that he would do to my neck that I try to not be someone to complain. So if it was too much for me, I would just shut up
Right.
and like take it because I think, no, this is good for me. This is good for me. But he did this neck thing to me where I had a moment where I'm like, this is where I die. He is going to snap my neck and I'm done.
Yeah.
It was like scary like that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just me. But yeah, like, because I work for a massage company, just booking people. And there are people, yeah, they really just aren't comfortable with, it's mainly guys. Not like male therapists.
Right.
Like women don't want to go to male therapists because they think that it's inappropriate. And then men don't want to go to men because they think it's gay.
I'll tell you right fucking now, man. The one guy that I had.
Yes.
The one guy that I had was really fucking good.
Yeah, and then they were gone.
Yeah, and then they just fucking
Both of our
did.
guys.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, dude, he actually rivaled. Because I had a different girl after the one girl who I
Yeah.
couldn't fuck. And then I was like, okay, I want him.
Yeah.
Like, give me this dude because he was really good. And it's like, yeah, I mean, but it's funny because it's like, yeah, it's like they don't want to go to, but it's like, oh yeah, it's gay. But it's like you look at all of these like big honcho mob dudes in Hollywood movies and shit. I mean, Hollywood movies, but they all have dudes massaging them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like maybe it's an Italian thing. I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know either. Yeah. I mean, women on, see, that's the thing.
Italians don't give a fuck.
That's that little thing where it's like, oh, so two guys, that's gross, but two women, oh, that's fine. It's like, but that's considered gay too. But
It's considered gay, but I mean, it's more forgiven because, I mean, guys love that shit.
yeah, and it's just stupid.
You know? It's like, I don't
I hate that,
Wow.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I know that's just how it is. But you know what? It's just, yeah.
It's not gay if it's two girls, but if it's two dudes, that's fucking...
You know, a good friend of mine likes to say, it's not gay if you have socks on.
That's ingenious.
Yep.
That's ingenious.
Yep. And the chick, she's like working on Joey, and she's like, oh, what kind of massage you want? Like, where you most needed?
Tension.
He's like, my upper thighs, my hip. Or
Yeah.
He's trying to get her to touch him in the between
dick, yeah.
between him down there, and she's like, whatever you like. And if you watch the moment when, because obviously he gets a boner, so that shot, you see her breast
They're like out.
grazes his fucking face.
Yeah.
Her right one. Like, that's not okay. Like, I had to watch a lot of videos, even though I'm not a massage therapist. I had to watch a lot of videos on consent and what's appropriate and inappropriate, because it's possible for the therapist to be like inappropriate
Right.
kind of thing. And I found it really interesting and good because it's safe, where if someone is inappropriate, you can literally stop the massage and be like, hey, I've felt you kind of doing this more than once. If you stop doing it, I'll continue. If not, we're done. Or they can be like, we're done. They can go to the manager and be like, hey, this happened, blah, 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 blah. I can't do it. Then it's like, all right, boom, you're done. Don't fucking touch people like that, especially when someone is touching you, trying to help you.
Dang.
So yeah, he gets a boner and she's like, at first she thinks it's her fault, and he guilts her into like, oh, look what you did.
Me do.
I'm here with my wife. I'm
other
trying.
room.
She's in the other room, and I'm working on our relationship. What do you want me to do? Well, we gotta fix this. What are we gonna do? Let's not leave anything out.
Yeah, you can't leave me hanging like that.
And she's like, I'm sorry, that is not happening. And he goes, all right, leave the lotion.
Yeah.
Go take a smoke break.
Take a smoke. Go have a smoke. Leave the lotion.
And it's funny, Shane and Trudy, they're doing, I'm going to assume it's all Trudy's thing because she's in her 20s. He's got to be like in his 40s. She wants to do all the active stuff. Like they're going bike riding. They're doing like, what's the little, it's like
Windsurfing.
Windsurfing.
We got boogie boarding now.
Yeah, can we go boogie board now? I love it. She's like, oh, look, I look like I could be in a video. Don't go chasing waterfalls. And Briggs, he's like
Doing the fucking...
the camera thing. Like when you're playing, what's it when you're...
turning the crank camera. The crank camera.
Yeah, it's like an old style camera,
Yeah.
but when you're doing charades, if the
Oh,
category is movies, you do the cranking thing.
Right,
Yeah.
you do the crank
But he was
camera.
doing that. He's like, yeah. And fucking Shane is just like laying down on this, like on the board, just, you're doing great, babe.
You're doing great, baby.
You're looking great. Yeah, I love their little thing. Bang, bang. It's cute. So Dave truly believes that he got bit by a shark. He is a shark attack survivor.
Yeah.
And he just lays it on super thick. And everyone was just like, it really...
Looks like you scraped yourself climbing up on the ladder
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know. Maybe I just have tough skin, or maybe they just marked me. I don't know.
Yeah, they're saving me for later.
They're saving me for later. I don't know. And they're just kind of like, well, I think the trauma was more great than the actual bite itself. And fucking Joey, he's like, hey man, I totally get what you're saying. I was in a really bad car accident and I couldn't sleep, and
Were you in a shark attack?
I was never in a shark attack, but I'm saying I was in a car.
Okay, back up. What'd you say?
I was in a car accident.
Right. So you weren't in a car. So you weren't in a shark attack. So you have no say. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like an ass. He becomes an asshole because he calls his friends like suburban white trash.
Right. This black and white suburban white trash.
Yeah. And Ronnie's like, wait, because he wants to leave, and she's like, wait, I thought we were gonna go to the waterfall, and
I'm tired. I survived a shark attack.
I survived, and we even get to see it. He has a little Band-Aid on it, and it really is.
It's a scrape.
It looks like he nicked himself with a Venus razor.
Yeah. Any type of razor, not just Venus.
Well,
I've never used a Venus. So
Well, I
don't
think
know.
of Venus because I know them because they have more than one blade.
Your power, your desire.
Yes.
Right.
And Trudy's getting bored. She's like, because Shane is like icing his knee. He's tired. And she's like, come on, I thought we were going to be getting our party on. We're going to be drinking, doing shots and blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, I'm just really tired right now. And I just want to go back to the room. She's like, well, what are we going to do when we go back into the room? And he's like, come on, you know what we're going to do. We're going to,
Yeah.
know. And then he just like rolls his eyes like, oh my God. Like he's just exhausted. So the next therapy session.
Yeah.
John Michael Higgins asked, Ronnie, how was your night tonight? And fucking Ronnie, she goes in. She's like,
Right.
well, my husband suffered a very traumatizing shark attack, and the trauma was too much for him that he just neglected his wife, pretty much.
Yeah. Ronnie, nice to meet
Yeah! Dave, what do you have to say to that? I know my truth. I know my truth? Yeah, I know my truth. I know what happened.
I know my truth. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. And Cynthia's saying to Jason that she's not liking the way he is talking with her, communicating with her. It's all fruitful, and it's just all this fertility mumbo jumbo that just isn't helping, and it's uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Open, fruitful, and their therapist is like, it's that suffocating a puppy syndrome where you love a puppy so much that you hug it,
Yeah.
snap its neck.
Okay.
God, I hate that. And I guess like Joey and Lucy, they end up having a huge fight. with their therapist. But okay, babe, I need you to concentrate right now because we're there.
Where are we?
The yoga.
Oh, let's do it.
We're at the yoga, guys. Everyone, this is, I think, our favorite.
This is our favorite
This
scene.
is our favorite
This is the
scene.
best.
It is our absolute favorite. So they're gonna do a yoga thing, and then the next day they have to not drink or eat anything after a certain time, and they have to be back there at like 6. And Dave's like, why do we have to be on time when the yoga guy is like late?
Quiet, please.
Get quiet. And then we hear someone swimming. Who's that? And in comes, who's the fucking guy?
Salvador Carlos Panche.
Carlos, yes, Salvador. Salvadore. He just has these long locks. He gets up. He's yoga fit.
Yeah.
For sure. And he just shakes his hair.
Oh, he's got this dark
This, like,
green
this-
swamp-colored fucking
No,
Speedo
yeah,
on.
it's a black Speedo.
Was it black? I thought it was dark green.
I thought it was black,
Oh.
but hey, tomato. He's like, hello, welcome to the yoga, and please allow me to change into something more appropriate. Oh, thank God. He just changed into a different Speedo.
It was
It's
a bright blue.
It was a bright, like, blue-green type of thing. And
fluorescent blue.
yeah, and they all kind of like introduce themselves. Let's all get into our couple yoga poses and whatnot. And you called it earlier. Joey just takes off his fucking his
Takes
shirt.
off his shirt. Oh, we have a brave peacock.
Yes,
I love that. Yes, we have a brave peacock.
And I love he sees Ronnie. He's like, oh, you must be Veronica. Yes, I read from your file that you've practiced the yoga for 5 years. And she's like, well, before the kids. So I was like, hey, no. The body has a thing called the muscle memory, and by looking at your gait, it remembers.
Yeah.
Looking at your gait.
Looking at your gait, I like, by looking at your gait, I can tell your muscles remember.
Yeah. So he's showing them, it's pretty much like very basic
shit.
one-on-one, like 101 yoga poses, and there's
Child's position.
the child's position, and also this is a real thing where it's like I wouldn't call it couples yoga, but it's like assist yoga where you can use each other's like body weight to kind of help with stretches and help do all that. And honestly, it looks fucking cool when it's done right. But obviously, it looks like the girls are obviously fit, but the guys, Trudy's, you can tell she's a little tight. Her happy baby was a little closed, but the guys are like really having a hard time. They're all like sweating and just like
I can relate.
Yeah,
it's hard, man. Yoga ain't easy. Yoga's not. Fucking Joey. And I love when fucking Salvador's right next to him, just fucking.
Yeah.
Just breathing. Oh no, that was him and Shane.
Him and Shane.
And Shane was like, my knees, man, I can't.
Yeah.
And he goes, know your limits, yes?
Yes, no your limits, yes. And he's like, please regard me. I will be the role of your husband, kind of thing. And there's that moment when they're in Happy Baby, and Salvador gets his dick touches her fucking vagina.
She's like, what the fuck? And she's just like, boom. Boom. Okay, Fabio.
That's enough pulsing, Fabio. I was like, then
do it! Encouragement, my friend.
Yeah, he's always spanking them on the butt.
Yeah, encouragement.
And then he's while Shane's in like child's pose, he is Salvador's like mounting.
Yeah.
He's like, I transfer my karma to you. This is my karma going into you.
Jason!
Jason! And then you see fucking Jason, he's watching and he has this little smile.
Yeah, he's just like
he's like really enjoying it. And then he goes up to fucking Joey and he's like, yes. He tries to like open up the shoulders. He starts going down his chest.
Your peacock chest.
Your peacock chest. And then he, boom. He cups his tits and perks them up. and then he squeezes. He squeezes them like honk.
Yeah, he squeezes. Boom. Jason's still just fucking.
Yeah, and then they do like a thing where she's in. God, I can't.
Downward dog.
No, not downward dog, but it's pretty much like Happy Baby, but your legs are extended out, like it's like in a split, and then he calls it the lizard pose, where he's kind of pretty much doing. It's like it looks more like upper facing dog to me than lizard, but. He's like, yeah, I don't think I'm getting it. And then he tries to, so he just lay it all on top of her like that? Okay. Does that feel good, honey?
Yeah, let me show you. And then he's riding Jason. It's literally straddling Jason when Jason's on top of her.
He's like, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it kind of feels good.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, God.
And I love, Salvador tries to go to Ronnie again, and Dave's like, we got a pose called Yoga Guy Gets His Ass Kicked.
Oh, I'm getting you on that.
I'm getting your blood pumping, yes? Ooh. His chest.
Boom.
Yeah. It was just all...
Oh, it was great. I love the deleted scene. What the fuck did he say in the deleted scene? He was like... He said something, he was like, because I have to be straight while on top of you. Or some shit like that.
It's like something, that's how you know you're straight.
That's how you know you're straight. And he's literally like, he's doing it to Jason.
Yeah,
and he's just like, and that's how you know you're straight. And then Carlos, bright scared, just starts fucking laughing.
They all break. That's how I know I'm straight.
I love that. Yeah. That's how I know.
And there's this like small scene. Because, Lucy, she gets inappropriate where she's in downward dog. And she's like, Salvador, I'm really tight in my sacrum. Could you, like, stretch it out? She's like, yes, I will play the role of your husband. Great.
Boom.
And she's, like, pulsating on her. He's not helping her at all. And Ronnie's, like, looking at it like, what? And even, like, Salvador looks at her like, boom, yes.
He gives her the wink. Boom.
Yeah, it's weird. And they're in these, like, sauna things. Like, one's, like, fire and rain. One's snow and steam. Yeah.
Really weird.
And Joey's like, he's talking like a high school kid.
Yeah.
Because he obviously he's never left high school. He's like, my masseuse, she was so hot. I was just like so wanted to get a release. And Dave's just like, what are you talking about? Like they're having this discussion about cheating and what constitutes as cheating. And the funny part, I mean, because Dave's like, I don't want to know what's going on with you because I don't want to have to lie to you.
Right.
He's like,
for you,
yeah, I don't want to have to lie for you. He's like, what, you would rat me out? No, I don't want to rat you now. I don't want to rat you out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be put in that position in the first place.
Right.
And then, like, Joey goes into this, like, the whole weird tangent. It's like, well, what if, let's say I'm attracted to a guy. What if I say, hey, I saw this guy. He was shirtless. The light was catching his like, was reflecting off his chest, and I found it attractive. Jason comes in, and he slams the door to, like, guys all right?
Yeah.
That was like just a little thing. And Shane goes to the group and says that Trudy is gone. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, where's Trudy? I don't know. Where could she have gone? Joey's like, I know where she is. Eden East. She's at the single side.
Yeah.
And we're going to go get her. Goddamn right we're going to go get her.
If it takes all night.
Even if it takes all night. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah, they go to Eden East. So then they go on this journey. They go on the kayaks or the canoes.
I love this. The one quote. Shane's like, I don't want her on Hump Island, Dave.
Yeah, I don't want her on Hump Island.
Yeah, because they could get in a lot of trouble if they do this.
Yeah, if they go over to the other line, they could get kicked off.
Yeah.
Because they break the rules.
Yeah.
So they sneakily steal kayaks and go. And Cynthia and Jason get into it, and Cynthia jumps out of her canoe.
Yeah, he like criticizes her for not like rowing a canoe
right, and they
perfectly.
tip.
Yeah.
So she just jumps out and she fucking starts swimming. And it's funny because they all split up. The boys go one way, the girls go the other.
Yeah, and Cynthia, she kind of actually opens up and says, I've had it.
Yeah.
I am so sick and tired of not being able to do everything perfectly according to you, and I can't help that the fact that I can't get pregnant.
Right.
It's like, boom, there it is.
There it is.
So everyone
It's
witnessed.
her.
Everyone
he blames it.
Yeah, everyone witnessed that. So yeah, the girls go console Cynthia, and then they go together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Jason starts blaming fucking
everybody,
and he's blaming Shane for Trudy, and Joey defends, and this is like that one moment where you can really like side with Joey because it's like Joey's defending Shane, and Joey's just
and defending Cynthia.
Right.
A grown woman literally jumped into shark-infested waters and swam a whatever they
distance
call
that she's not trained for.
Yeah, that she wasn't properly trained for. Instead of being in a dry, safe boat with you.
Right.
What
Look
did
in
I
the
say?
mirror.
Look in the mirror.
Excuse me, Joseph Tandini.
Yeah.
I don't think if anybody is giving advice about relationships, I don't think you should be the one telling them to look in the mirror. Okay, let's go, glass house. Me glass house. You glass house.
I fucking love that.
What does she want from you? Let's go to the waterfall, but you won't take her to the waterfall, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Dave's just like, because you're gonna have nobody to be at Applebee's with.
Yeah.
You're gonna be by yourself, alone at Applebee's.
Yeah. You don't want to go to be at Applebee's alone.
That's what's funny, man. When this came out, Applebee's was the motherfucker at the time.
I guess,
It's really,
yeah.
It really was. I mean, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess that was, well, I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because it's cheap and, like, high schoolers can afford it.
Was it cheap, though? I don't remember it being...
One of the cheapers.
Was it? Because
I think.
I remember, when I was in New York, we didn't go to Applebee's very often because it was expensive.
Maybe it's a different thing because it's New York. I mean,
New York.
I mean,
it was like,
Midwest.
it was around Times Square kind of thing.
I mean, when I got to LA, it's a different fucking story. I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
going to like any of the Chan. We were going to like the B fucking restaurants
Yeah.
and shit.
The women find the waterfall, and there's Salvador. He's up in there again,
Yeah.
swimming, and let's make a night of this.
Yeah.
And gives them this like weird
Essence with the coconut fruit.
Yes, this is a special Salvador rum or something like
Yeah.
that. And they're just kind of drinking, and Cynthia's like, I just want to have a good time.
Right.
Like, my marriage is done. I want to do something fun.
Let's have a girls' night.
Let's have a girls. Let's go dancing.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's do it. Oh, well, hold on. We forgot the best part that we already did, but the whole glass house thing, and Dave's like, okay, what we really need to
Jesus.
do is just stop pointing fingers, okay? You're a problem.
You're a problem.
You're a real problem. He's pointing at Joey. And that's when Joey intervenes, like, oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm the problem. You're not doing this for your wife. But the timing in that,
Right. You're a problem.
like right
You
away.
gotta stop pointing fingers. You're a problem.
Yeah, I took a longer pause than I should
Right.
have. Yeah, it was not. There wasn't even a pause.
Oh, God.
It's like, we gotta stop blaming each other. You're a problem. There
You're
we
a
go.
problem. And then the boys go to
They end up at
the employees'
the employees' quarters, but like, why
essentially.
did they have to go through?
I guess because it was
Part of
dark.
this-
They couldn't
part of the
remember-
story? I don't know. It
Part of the
looked-
crew,
yeah.
part of the ship.
Part of the group.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he's just like, no, if we go off the path, it's just these dudes that obviously can't read a fucking trail. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anywho, they're like, yeah, we got to break in for the movie, most likely. So they break
get
into
this
the
moment.
Ponderosa, and then we hear we hear Jesse's girl.
Yeah.
And it's always been a good friend of mine. And then you see fucking Stanley playing Guitar Hero, and he's singing along. He's got
Yeah.
a microphone. He's just like, "Die to find Jesse's got himself a girl that I want to make her mine. And she's watching the moon's eyes. And she's loving him with that body like just with
He's using the guitar as like a
he's
dick.
air humping. Yeah, he's
He's
just
loving her with that body. I just know it.
It's just holding the middle arms late at night. Yo, what this that Jesse? Hey!
Hey!
Hey! What are you doing in here? You have broken into the Ponderosa.
Yeah.
When does Haas Little Joe show up?
I'm sure to see where he's wearing like Kenny Rock.
What? Yeah, he's wearing a Kenny Rogers shirt and he's in the Ponderosa. It's so funny. You got this English guy with Kenny Rogers
Yeah.
fucking talking about the Ponderosa.
Yeah. And he's like, he threatens the guy saying, I am going to call Monsieur Marcel right
Yeah.
away and get you guys in trouble.
It's Monsieur Marcel, please. Wake him, it's an emergency.
Yeah, and pretty much Dave, he challenges him to a Guitar Hero contest. He
Yeah.
acts very coy and very like, whoa, this doesn't look very hard. You push a couple buttons, you stick to the beat. What do you say? If I win, you don't say shit and you let us pass. And if I win, he throws. And it's very Western.
Yeah.
Like the
You
guy.
hear the whip.
You hear the whoosh.
Yeah.
What did he offer him? Like $1,000?
This is $1,000.
Yeah. Or do you just accept smiles? Ding.
Yeah. I play at expert level.
Yes, expert. And they do Lovely is the Night.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And it's fun to watch.
Guitar solo.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. When Dave does offers the challenge, he puts on the Guitar Hero guitar and he puts on the strap wrong.
Oh.
That was on purpose because someone has no idea how to play a guitar if they wear it where the strap is in front of both of their like the chest.
Right.
Like it has to be on
That
one
makes
shoulder.
sense. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So that
Hello,
was
goodbye.
hello goodbye. Yes. I got more legs than a bucket of chicken. But then when they start playing, he's got it over the one shoulder and he does the fucking
Yeah, he swings it around.
swings it all the way around. That was a good swing. I wonder
It
how long
was.
it took him to learn that.
Yeah.
Because it swung all the way up, and then once it got to his chest, it still had air.
Yeah.
And it just fell into his hands. It wasn't even just a swing and a grab. It was like a swing, a little up.
And then it down, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Perfect.
just, it was perfect.
Nah, plastic.
Yeah, plastic. But, the second guitar solo, it separates the men from the boys.
That's what I'm counting on, Stanley.
Yeah. So, Dave totally annihilates him, and, Stanley's like, you hustled me.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did, but I had to. And for that, I am sorry. See, I make these games, you see, and please
Point me in the direction.
point me in the right direction my friends need to go. And, it's very, dramatic.
Yeah, point me in the direction that I seek.
Yes.
I cannot tell you. I cannot assure you that the person you are looking for is on this island. But I can say the journey is perilous. Shit,
It's perilous.
Yeah, they're like getting real like this. Do not take this journey lightly.
Yes, yeah. It's so good.
You will come to a fork. Go right. Do
Do not
turn left.
Go left, yes.
And we find out in a deleted scene that they go into a gay club. Now, I will say this. Of all the deleted scenes, that one's pretty funny.
That one was funny because it served something very real that straight guys have an issue with.
Yeah.
With gay guys, like thinking that, oh, well, they just want to fuck me.
Right.
And then the gay guys go up to them. It's like, oh, what? Just because you're a guy with me want to fuck you?
You guys are the ugliest looking fucking
you're the
guys
most,
in this. Man.
Yeah, you're the ones that are the most out of shape. Like, why would we don't? No, we don't want.
Yeah, why would we want you?
Yeah, why would we want you?
Everybody here, you guys, except for you, your lips look great.
Yeah, you pretty much call it DSL lips.
Yes! Except for you.
Yeah. So they eventually get to the big party that's happening.
Eden East.
Eden East. It's like an outdoor. You spin my hand right round.
When you go down.
When you go down.
No. Alright. But, so the girls go because Salvador takes them, and then
Yes.
the guys go because that's where the path leads them. So they go there. Joey sees the fucking San Diego!
Oh God, yeah, the girls from the beginning. Yeah, well, that's what we gotta do. We gotta talk to the locals and see if they know Trudy.
Right. And Dave fucking calls him out.
He's like,
Dave's
what are you doing?
Yeah, Dave's like, I don't want to fucking do this because I want to go home to my wife. I love my
Yeah,
wife.
and Joey, his defense is, well, you got to enjoy your single years. I didn't. Blah blah blah. Like I
married at her.
Yeah. And Dave's like, is this what you want to do? Like these people are twerking and twatting and doing.
It's tweeting.
I call it twatting. So he kind of does drop a little like, hey, like you want to go do this? That's fine, but this isn't for me, and I'm not. Do what you want. I don't support it, but whatever. I do love the moment when Dave sees Ronnie and goes up to her as if they never met before.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me. Hi, my name is Dave. Ronnie. I couldn't help, but I saw you from across the room, and someone needs to notify God because he's missing an angel.
Yeah.
That's the most corny pickup line I've ever heard.
I've been out of the game recently.
I've been out of the game for this many years. Give me a break.
I've been with a really attractive redhead.
I've been slumming it with a real
That's
hot
right.
redhead.
Slumming it.
And fucking Cynthia, she's like, Dave, if you're trying to be an olive branch for Jason, I am not in the mood. I don't want to. What did he say? I'm not here to talk about anything. I just want to see my wife.
Right.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Out of everything, that was probably to me the hottest line.
Right.
I heard. I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And of course, Ronnie, she's just like,
Okay, whatever.
okay.
Oh yeah, Ronnie. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ronnie
yeah.
was like, yeah, let's go. Okay, whatever, Cynthia. And fucking.
Yeah. She's like, well, what if I can't leave my friends? I think they'll survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Shane's looking for Trudy, and fucking, we see Jennifer.
Yeah.
His ex-wife is there, and she's looking like she's looking too, and she sees Shane. Oh my God, I've been looking all over for you. Apparently, she heard from the salon that Shane was going to Eden East, like this single sign of blah, blah, blah. And Shane's like, nope, I've been on the couple side with my girlfriend, Trudy. She is an aspiring manager.
Yeah, and then he glances over and he sees Trudy. It's one of those reactions that he does.
Yeah.
And she's getting like, put it in my mouth!
She's like they're just dropping shots
right,
down her throat.
He's,
with
Trudy!
Trudy?
Jennifer, you hurt me. Look, I've been called cougar.
like,
I've
yeah.
been called milk.
I had to smack this one kid.
Trudy, Jennifer, land your plane.
Jennifer, land your
Land your
plane.
plane.
Yeah, because I guess when they got together, she wasn't very sexually experienced, so she wanted to see what was out there.
Yeah.
And she even said, yes, I went out, I slept with a bunch of guys, I woke up with strangers, I didn't even know their names. How did I get this t-shirt on? That's when he says, Jennifer, land your plane, please.
Plane, yeah.
But she's pretty much saying, I want you back, I love you, I'm sorry, kind of thing. And Shane goes to Trudy and he said, I came to get you back. I want to be with you. And Trudy's just like, well, no, like I'm not. I want to have fun and blah blah blah. You don't want to do all that fun stuff. And Shane tries like, yeah, I want to do all that. I want to drink and party. Well, just saying all that is just exhausting to me.
Right.
I gotta let you go. And then she has that moment like, well, no, Dad, I'll come back with my, I'll be good, kind of thing. She's like, no. He's like, you're 20.
B20.
Go be 20.
Right.
Bang, bang.
Pow,
Pow, pow.
Yeah.
That was cute. I love that moment. Because she did like him,
Yeah.
Jason and Cynthia kind of have a chat where it's kind of an argument, but then they go and just have a good time. They chit-chat and talk about fun times, and then they just fucking fuck in a supply.
They start fucking in a supply,
in a supply room or whatever. Ronnie and Dave, they're at the waterfall. They're just like, yeah, we have so many problems, but there's no reason for us to not have fun. So everyone's just kind of having their own little resolution. Joey and Lucy. Joey sees Lucy dancing with Salvatore, and he goes up to him, and of course, Salvatore's like, oh, we got Peacock, and Joey just...
He pushes him, and then he's like, I don't want to hurt you. And encouragement, he punches him. Joey punches the shit out of Salvatore.
Salvatore, he's on the ground.
Yeah.
And they argue, and it's like, do you want to go to Applebee's alone? Well, if you don't try hard enough, you're gonna end up at Applebee's alone. Are you asking me to go to Applebee's?
Yeah. Are you asking me to go to Applebee's?
It's like you have to try. Well, I'll try. You want to try? Yes, I'll try.
And they start making.
They just start making out and shit. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much the next day, and you can tell that the couples, they are laughing, they're having a good time, they're all more lovey-dovey, and Monsieur Marcel, he first is like, I'm very disappointed, you were not here at the right time, and they stick up for themselves. They're like, hey, you know what, I'm sorry that we didn't follow things perfectly according to your expertise and your training, but something amazing happened last night, and we all feel more connected to our significant others than ever, so you know what, it's like, fuck you, this was good. And then Mr. Marcel is like, yes, as if like that was the test or something. And they get their totems. Let's see. Jason and Cynthia, they are the rabbit.
They are the rabbit, yes.
Yes. Joey and Lucy, they are the wolf.
The wolf.
Shane and Jennifer are the honeybee, and though the bee may go from flower to flower, pollinating with the sticky nectar, it always finds its way back home.
And back to the house.
And then fucking David Ronnie's like, okay, the anticipation, it's killing me. What will it be? 2 cheetahs, a couple of eagles.
Yeah.
You are the ass.
You are the ass.
I'm sorry?
I love that he does that, but his code is ass-tastic. And it's like, you know what I mean?
Bitch.
Thank you.
I know.
Ass-tastic, and he's called the ass,
he's the
and then he's all
ass.
like, what was that? Excuse me, beg your pardon?
Yes, be an ass.
Be an ass. You
Full-
hold each other's load.
Yes.
Be an ass
Be
for
an
each
ass.
other.
Be an ass for love. And then Dave's like, I'm gonna be the biggest ass you've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's like crying. And now, jet skis.
Jet ski!
Yeah. So the rest of their time there, they get to have fun.
Yeah.
Ronnie and Dave get to talk to the kids and says, "Oh, we're having a great time. You know, when we get home, we're gonna have a lot more fun. We're gonna go to medieval times, get some drumsticks, some meat.
Yeah.
Grandpa Jim let us watch Jaws.
Yeah.
They-
Watch Jaws.
Candy.
Now, I do know that Grandpa Jim really is fucking Vince Vaughn's dad.
Yeah, his last name
Vernon.
is Vaughn.
Yeah, it's Vernon Vaughn.
That's cute.
And he's been in, I think it was in Swingers, and a couple of films.
Oh,
with
that's
Vince.
cool. And yeah, they're back at the hardware store.
Yeah.
Grandpa Jim with the kids, and the fucking young one is taking a shit.
He's taking a shit in the same toilet he took a piss in.
Sometimes it's nice to just relax. Help me take my shirt off.
Kevin, you can't do that. Dad, what's he doing? Is he pissing in the thing?
Nothing. Have fun.
I love his dad's face.
Yeah. So that's couples retreat, guys. My voice is like hoarse.
Well, the allergies are hitting. The humidity's bad.
Yeah, the humidity is
Out
bad.
here.
But still, I had fun.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
it was good.
this was really good. We already know the answer to the question. We would
both
watch
watch
this
this,
movie
yes.
alone together. It's
Yeah.
more fun to watch it together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched it
Yeah.
alone. But let's
Let's
find
go back to the handy dandy Shakespearean notebook.
Notebook. Had to use the head voice for
Who
that
is
one.
the unhandsome mouse-eating rabbit sucker? Unhandsome, ugly, mouse-eating, rodent-chewed rabbit sucker. Very young, unweaned rabbit. It's hard.
That's a hard one. I mean, no one was. I mean, ugly. That's it's such a strong word. But the other ones are like. It's a weird one.
That is a weird one.
It's a weird Shakespearean insult that it doesn't really go in any direction. Do you have any ideas?
The only thing I can think of would be Jennifer, just because of what she put Shane through in the beginning aspect. Like, she cheated, and then she comes back, and then it's like... And they poke fun with the honeybee. You go from flower to flower, and collecting the sticky nectar, and then you come back to the hive.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, man, that's a little...
Yeah, she's in no way ugly,
Right.
but...
Well, no, but the idea of
the
what
idea
she did.
On the,
you know
the
what I
inside,
mean?
the ugliness of what she did
Exactly.
okay, you know what?
Yeah, no.
There you
Tasha
go.
Smith is
Yeah,
very...
she's
girl.
sexy as fuck.
Yeah, I would. But, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Jennifer, the character of Jennifer. Cool.
Yes. So
So what are we doing? What are we doing now? What's next?
you know what? I don't know, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I said layer cake, but I might put that on fucking back burner because,
fine.
honest to God, Aura, I think I'm fucking doing it, man. I think I want to do The Professional.
Okay.
Just seeing Jean Reno made me want to do Leon the Professional.
Okay.
I think I'm finally gonna now that one's gonna suck because we do only have that on DVD, and I don't know if that's on anything else.
Yeah, that does suck.
But it doesn't suck, but it does suck. But it's a great fucking film nonetheless. So we're gonna I think I want to do that one.
Okay.
So, yeah, Contemplators. Let's shoot for it again. We're going through a really...
Yes, and another thing we really want to mention, we mentioned before that Gypsy does have a second knee surgery that she very much needs. It's going to be a lot more expensive than her first knee surgery, and we just really, this is real life, we can't fucking afford it. So we started a GoFundMe for her.
Yeah.
We were trying to raise at least the amount that the surgery costs. Fortunately, we have this new vet, which we absolutely love.
Right.
They are going to work with us with payments, but the monthly payments still are too much. So our plan, if we can get to, we've raised a good amount so far.
Thank you to everybody.
Thank you
my God.
to every fucking buddy. Like, I've been just on this mind trip of like disbelief. That a lot of people we don't even freaking know in face to face that have and people in our lives.
Yeah.
That
Old friends who
old
we haven't talked to in a
friends,
long
you know,
time.
yeah, family,
Couldn't
like
believe it.
can't believe it. But we are, as of right now, June 27th, we are almost at our halfway goal. And I messaged the vet and I said, hey, if we can give you more than the 800, can the rest, like the monthly payments, can they be less? And
Yeah.
And so far, she said that they are willing to work with us on that. I haven't gotten the email back to how much it would be. Let's say if we were able to put down 2,000,
Yeah.
what would it be? So we are going to put a link to the GoFundMe in the description of this episode. Any amount will help, even a share. Just share this with.
Yeah, if you guys can.
Yeah,
Seriously,
This is really important to us.
Gypsy is our baby girl. She's
She
our
is.
firstborn,
She's
guys.
she's our daughter.
You all know that
Yeah.
our dogs are our children.
They are
and I
our
know,
children.
You know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
And she's the same age as long as we've been together.
We got her when we first got together.
Yeah, pretty much. We
So
weren't even
that's-
living together, and we're like, hey, let's adopt
Let's
a
get
dog.
a dog, like our fucking first 2 months dating.
Yeah,
Let's get a dog together.
Yeah.
So that's why she means so much.
Yeah,
and she's just.
We've been through
perfect.
so much, the three of us together,
Yeah.
with everything. So thank you guys in advance and in the future to helping us out. Like, I gotta stop because I'm gonna get emotional.
Right.
So yes, the professional is gonna be next. Look for that soon. I'm hoping to get we can get this episode out definitely this week. Definitely
Yeah.
the coming week. But yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, gang, let's see y'all next week with the professional. Thank you once again. Please leave us a review and a like on Apple Podcasts if you don't mind. And y'all, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, seriously, for just with Gypsy and everything.
Yes, yes. And we're all over the World Wide Web. We're always able to get a hold of. We do plan on giving complete updates about Gypsy, like when the surgery is scheduled. We want to do some videos of the before and her coming home and her progress, so we will keep everybody updated. On the World Wide Web, we have a Twitter, movies_pod. On Instagram, we are movies.contemplation_pod. We have an email, movies.contemplation@gmail.com. That is the email that is connected to our GoFundMe. And we're also on fucking Facebook, Movies and Contemplation Podcast.
Yep, y'all. So we'll see y'all next week with the professional.
Yes, we love you guys.
Love y'all so much. Thank you, contemplators. Bye.